I I want to share a revelation I'm having at this point. Um, I've been dealing with and I've been out of work for a year and struggling with just lack, not enough, and poverty in the sense of not having. I've been really struggling financially. Um, by the grace of God, have I been able to just not crumble out of just being crazy and within full anxiety. However, my needs are not being met, and and it's just really difficult. But I'm seeing miracles happen, of course, as well. I mean, I even got a new car, but it doesn't stop the anxiety of how I'm going to pay for it, considering I'm already literally zero to my name. As a matter of fact, negative to my name. So it's 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 really interesting, the situation. I'm praying in the sense of believing and trusting that the universe is definitely got me, but at the same time, up until the now, it's just getting worse as far as financial situation is. I haven't been able to pay anything. I not don't have any money to buy anything. It's literally like, what am I doing wrong, and what do I need to do? And as I sit here, I listening to motivational messages and reaffirming that I have. It's all great, it's all good and all, but nothing is come of it because I'm still in my ego form of manifesting, because although I can say things positively and affirmations, and I am rich and I have, it's still that internal. What we're missing is the internal change that we are missing in our core belief system that causes us not to have the change that we want. And what am I saying about this? So, for example, when in my situation, I focus on having money and not calling money into my life, because that's what I need is money to get out of debt and so on. So I'm calling and focusing on money. Well, the problem is not the money. And when we focus on the exterior, the exterior reality of 3D, like the car, the person, the money, we're out of alignment. This is not what quote unquote God and the universe is trying to get us to have or be. The cars, money, and everything is a byproduct of what we are to be manifesting. We are to be manifesting change. We are to be manifesting love, self-love, so that we can then move in oneness, right? So when we're looking for a manifesting, when we're looking for change, we first have to put aside, and those things have been a real distraction, i.e. the money, the person, the car, the house. Those are real distractions to what real change is about. When we're looking to manifest those things, we're looking for the hand rather than the person. We're looking for what a person can give us rather than the person themselves. I'm speaking this theoretically as a relationship, but internally it is that sort of a relationship. Because what you need to manifest is not the outer, but the inner. Is not the house, but the reason for the house. Or in my case, it's not the money. It's what does the money, not having money, represent? It represents lack. It represents not being loved. It represents not being accepted. It represents that the universe doesn't love me. I'm not doing right. I'm not acceptable. I am not okay. This is what the exterior is there to show in the emotion. This is what it represents in the emotion. The emotion thought process is what has to change, not the money or having money. It's the thought process, the emotions bring that has to change. So therefore, my manifestation is not money. What I need to manifest is not money. What I need to manifest is acceptance, is love, it's self-love, is peace of mind. It's being okay. It's knowing that I am protected, I am provided for. It's knowing that I am enough. See, listen to the words. I am enough. I'm lacking. I'm lacking love. I'm lacking acceptance. See, the lack, the not enough. Those words are penetrated within that thought process. So the lack of money and the not enough money is really a representative or a mirror to what you feel about yourself. So that is what I feel truly about myself, that I'm lacking as a person. I'm lacking love, that I'm lacking acceptance. And so in dealing with that, that is the core problem. That is the core issue that needs to be alchemized, that needs to be changed. That is the core issue. So when I now pray or when I now meditate, my meditation and my affirmations are now based upon that core issue. The core issue of not being accepted, not being wanted, not being enough is what needs to change. That is the deep revelation. That is the core that needs my attention. So I've been focusing on the wrong things. We in general have been focusing on the wrong things. We're focusing on the exterior when that has nothing to do. It's only there to be a mirror as to how we feel about ourselves. And that's what we need to redirect and focus on. Because those exterior things will happen because once you change your internal belief system, right? That's your neuroscience. That's your metaphysics. Your nervous system, once it's changed, everything else will change. And so that's what I need to focus on. That's what we need to focus on, is what exactly is the message. What exactly do you need? You say you want to love. You want a specific love person. It's because you don't feel like you have love. It's because you don't feel like your attention, that you deserve the attention, that you deserve the love. And now the feeling of emptiness, the feeling of wantingness, the feeling of not being desirable is what needs to be dealt with. Then that's where then the affirmations, this is where the magic happens. This is where you do your spell work, or you reprogram your thought process. Is there at that core, not the wanting, not the person. Your salvation is not in the person. Your salvation is not in having the house, or the money. Your salvation is within. Your salvation is your own thought process, your own psyche, your own emotional lack, the need to reprogram your nervous system. That's where, based on those deep core issues, is where salvation lies and your manifestation begins. So I just wanted to share that, and also document this thought process, this revelation, so that I can also come back to it if need be. So when I do this podcast, it's mainly so that I can document the revelations that I'm experiencing at the moment. But I do hope that it clarifies and helps you as well. So thank you for listening. Be still and know.